everyone. Welcome to the Affirmation Journey. This is Denise. So I want to talk about another talk and ride. I want to talk about having the ability to walk away when what you want and your needs are not being met in your relationship. And this, I'll stay with romantic relationships. So I've been thinking about this. One of the reasons that we stay in relationships too long and we don't get what we want out of them is because we're scared. We are afraid to walk away. And once we have invested time and lots of time in a relationship, we keep holding on thinking things will get better, that he will do what we've been asking him to do for the last 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And then we have babies with them, a child or children. So we all know that if you live with a man and you are of reproductive age as a woman, your fertility is high in your 20s and also in your 30s, and then it starts to go down after 35. So you have one baby, so you're living with each other, so having intercourse or intimate relations becomes regular, and you increase your chances of having an unwanted or unplanned, I shouldn't say unwanted, unplanned pregnancy. And for some of you, it's unwanted. So let's just be honest. For some of you, it's unwanted, an unwanted pregnancy and or an unplanned pregnancy because you're living with him. They call it what? A sunken cost. It's like you've invested so much of your time and energy and years into the relationship. You're not getting what you want, whatever that is. It could be marriage. It could be, him not behaving in a certain kind of respectful way, like he doesn't really care about you, just being insensitive and selfish. And we stay and we stay and you stay and you stay because you are afraid to move the hell on. So what I have found is that early in my dating life, because I've been single a long time, I have always had this superpower to just throw in the cards or just walk away, because I will really try hard to save the relationship, but after a while I just move on. So I never was that girl that would just stay for like 5, 7, 10 years and stuff. I think the maximum I stayed may have been a year and a half. Maybe a year and a half I stayed. But that was so long ago. So my maximum now is I'll give it 12 months, because you're getting used to the person at 65. It's like 12 months or less. So when you're rotational dating, which is when you have more than one person that you're dating at a time, it doesn't mean you're sleeping with these men, but you're dating them and getting to know them. You have you spend less time with people who don't have your same relationship goals. So they may have, the values that you have. They may have the same religious beliefs as you, but they just don't have the relationship goals. And they say, the man says something like, well, I'm open to that if you want marriage. And I say marriage because that's what I want. And so they'll say, I'm open to that. I'm open to marriage. Yeah, I'm open to marriage. And they really sound sincere. But based on their behavior, it's not adding up. So you have to make a decision. You have to decide whatever relationship goal you have, if his behavior is not aligning with that, you have to be willing to cut your losses. That's the phrase I'm looking for. You have to be willing to cut your losses. I just bought these glasses, so I'm gonna have to take them home. I got an aviator face, okay? These are aviator sunglasses. I digress. But you have to be willing to cut your losses, to say, boy, bye. You have to be willing to say, boy, bye. I'm not gonna put up with your foolishness. And I understand younger women who have small children, etc., and they need his income, and the lifestyle their lifestyle is going to plummet by 50%, because that's statistics. A woman who leaves a relationship, whether through divorce or a mated relationship, she leaves, her lifestyle plummets by 50%. So I get it. But at some point, you have to just say, my happiness is more important than this lifestyle that I might lose. And if they're wealthy enough, if you've mated or married a man of a higher income, your lifestyle may be cut in half. So if it's $100 million lifestyle, what is that, 50 million? That ain't bad. That ain't bad for happiness. So it's relative. It's all relative. And if you're living at a $50,000 lifestyle and you leave and it's cut by $25,000 to $25,000, there's public assistance so you can get on your feet. That's just the reality of it. If it's 50% a downgrade in your lifestyle, at some point humility has to come in. So you have to be willing to lose the relationship, and that's what it all boils down to. You have to be willing to lose the relationship if you are not getting what you want and need out of it. And I'm talking about mature wants and mature needs. We're not talking about the needs and wants of a 20-year-old. We're talking about the wants and needs of women who are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, who know themselves, know what's required to make them happy. They can self-regulate. They can create their own happiness from within by doing the things that make them happy. But when they're in relationship, there's a certain amount of happiness that comes with having someone else in your life. And if you cannot cut your losses, if you cannot say goodbye, you are doing yourself a disservice, and you need some therapy, you need some self-love, and you need to do whatever needs to happen to get you to a place where you can say, boy, bye. Boy, bye. And if you don't come in the comments talking about, well, everybody deserves forgiveness and it's a 50-50 street and it's a two-way street, you got to give in order to get, that's basic. We already know that. I'm talking about when you are in a relationship that you know that you need to walk away. Is having the courage to say goodbye. And if he really wants you and the relationship, guess what? He's going to fly right. He's going to straighten up and fly right. And if he doesn't, he ain't the man for you. He is not the man for you. And you need to do whatever it takes to get that in your mind and in your body and in your soul. I've been on YouTube since 2021, so it's 4 years. I came into hypergamy in 2019. No one can tell me that my husband is not coming. No one can tell me that my husband is not coming. It's incumbent on me to continue to do the work that's necessary so that when he shows up, I am ready to create a happy, harmonious marriage with him. And if you come from a dysfunctional family where arguing and raising your voice and yelling and screaming and nagging are part of the family dynamic, you got to change that. Because when you get in relationship, guess what? All that stuff is going to rear its ugly head. All of that is going to rear its ugly head. So, don't be afraid to say goodbye. If he wants you, he'll straighten up and fly right. If he wants you. And if he doesn't, he's not. Thank you for watching. And don't forget the social, May 17th for singles 50 and above. Tickets are going fast, so don't wait till the last minute, okay? See you in the next video. Bye. And I'll put the link to the coffee social for singles 50 and above in the description. Bye-bye.